What was it like working with Beanie Sigel and Freeway, like in the very beginning? They were spitting some crazy shit. I feel like Beanie had some crazy shit, like out of the whole crew.
There was a lot of rappers. You know them guys gonna spit some heat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You just gotta make sure you bring your A game.
Facts.
That's it.
Episode 63. Omillio Sparks once again is in the fucking building.
Legendary.
We got Moetsky TV here co-hosting. I kind of asked you like who inspired. So you said, how do you approach creating music? Is it more about the beat, the lyrics, or just the vibe overall?
Yeah, it gotta be the vibe.
There's rumors that they say like Jay-Z didn't really want y'all to collaborate on songs together.
Well, I think they had a situation already. I don't know what it was. You know, we from Philly. Whatever the entertainment thing was going on with them, and all that's before us.
Yeah, got you.
So we come, we just saying.
You are now tuned in to the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Exclusive. I'm feeling this.
Go and make your phone call, report to the dance floor.
Omillio Sparks in the building, you know what it is?
Yes, sir. West Philly in the building.
Moetsky TV, you know what it is?
Yes, sir. We in the building.
Out here on the grind like I'm making my crack sales. I'm just a young black male out here on the grind like I'm making my crack sales. I'm just a young black male out here on the grind like I'm making my crack sales.
This shit fire right here.
I'm just a young black male out here on the grind like I'm making my crack sales. Hello, here come the life of the party. Champagne past the lips and the bitches cover the body. Everything I breathe got them jumping out their panties. Every time I spit it, it's wicked so they feel me and understand. Lord knows I did it for the 7 families. Give my girl a kiss, call her bitch, until I rip through the country. Give me the army, that's
y'all thought he fell off? Y'all thought shit was sweet?
Out here on the grind like I'm making my crack sales. I'm just a young black male out here on the grind like I'm making my crack sales.
That's all y'all gonna get, man. That's all y'all gonna get. Just a preview, man. Yo, it's an honor to have you in the building, my brother. Thank you so much for pulling up. I want to give you a round of applause.
Thanks for having me, Jmack. You already know.
Yo, straight up. Yo, I'm so ecstatic right now. Yo, Moetsky TV, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. It's a beautiful day, man. We got a legend in the building.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So many things to talk about. How are you feeling, man? Mentally, you know, people don't usually ask like those questions. They just want to get right to it. But how are you feeling overall?
I'm in a good space right now, Jmack. I am. I'm in a good space. I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? My head clear. I'm grinding. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my thoughts and ideas back to the pad and making them come back to life like I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I had to take a little break. You're right. Take a break, a little stressed out mentally, and just get back to doing me. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of them things. I was in one of them shells. You know, I think I was probably going through one of the midlife crises.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So all that was going on, but I'm back in the zone right now. I'm just grinding.
Just doing your thing.
Right.
That's it.
We all human, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you're
that part.
You're gonna have
like,
those moments when it happens. You just
you
gotta find yourself and just get back on it. You know
yeah, cause we wearing a lot of hats at one time, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A lot of hats.
Right.
Yo, episode 63. Omillio Sparks once again is in the fucking building.
Legendary.
We got Moetsky TV here co-hosting.
Yep.
Sir.
It's gonna be a fucking vibe. We're gonna get into the intro real quick and we'll be right back.
Let's get it.
Welcome to the JMack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the JMack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the JMack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace.
Yo, once again, man, I'm gonna give you another round of applause. Thank you so much for pulling up.
Appreciate that.
Truly appreciate it.
I said I come up the road. Mac. I'm on my way.
Yo, how was the ride out here, man?
It was pretty cool, man. I got up early though. I took the 3 a.m. I said, let me get on the road. I didn't want to get caught in that traffic. Traffic out there. You got to fly out this joint at certain times. Like you got to fly over that traffic. I said, boy, because driving through it is something else. That's why I got out early. I said I'll get right through. So it was pretty cool. It was laid back.
I like it. Yo, not for nothing, yo. I'm gonna be one of the first to say this if nobody said it before, but like, he about his bag, man. He came through early on time, no fucking mishaps, no, yo, I can't make it, we gotta reschedule. Like, that goes to show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But that, you know, you learn that. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff go a long way. You want to keep them relationships where ain't nobody jacked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People be more like a little snobbish sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? People get a little, you know. I like to keep those relationships because plus I be eager to work. I don't never lose the hunger. That's why my mouth water now. You see, I'm like, I want more. The hunger don't leave.
Hit him up, man. Hit him up for them features. Hit him up for them podcasts. He bout that. You know what I'm saying?
Like now, I was telling them even the night we met you, it was just like, yo, it was good energy, it was good vibes. We didn't feel
appreciate it. Yeah, and there's just be a vibe with the new artists and all out there. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all grinding. Yo, tomorrow, come on, let's get back in the mix. Come on, let's have it. Why not?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Now, you know, I usually like to start from the very beginning, you know what I mean, before we get to where you are now.
Right.
For those out there who are not familiar with who you are, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Omillio Sparks. They call me Baby Boy. I'm from West Philadelphia, at the bottom. And Rockefeller, they know me from Rockefeller doing records with Jay-Z. I'm on the Dynasty album, Give It To Me, The Gift and the Curse as one. Ooh. I'm on Beanie Siegel's album, The Reason, The Becoming. That's Tales of Hustler 1, Tales of Hustler 2. The Young Guns, Tough Love album, I'm on that joint. Take it how you want it. Philadelphia
Talk
Freeway.
to him.
If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the Dream Team album, Dame Dash, and them presented that joint, Rock Army, and a few other joints. I think I'm on a lot of records. Outside of what I did my own thing too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I put my own payback album. I put the inauguration out. I did Goodbye Yesterday, Hello to Tomorrow. I did Volume 1. I've been working.
The list goes on.
That's just the music part. Yeah, that's just.
Well, we gonna get into it. We're not gonna go.
I gotta send the resume in. Yeah, I gotta send that one in. Hey guys, this is going. I'm gonna forget.
This is a 5-page resume.
I actually gotta go revamp it again. I gotta go put the joint back together. I'm like, oh wow.
Facts. So you exactly, where exactly are you from Philly again? What side?
Yeah, West Philadelphia.
West Philadelphia. And what was it like for you growing up out there, more or less?
Well, you know, it's a rough stop in any ghetto, any hood. You know what I'm saying? So West Philadelphia, the bottom, it's just a rough neighborhood. But you know, outside of all the stuff that you hear about in the media, we met some all right people. So it's just any other neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You got some good times, you got some bad times.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly's fire.
Yeah, Philly is a vibe. I mean, we haven't went yet, but
no, y'all got to come on out. We have a good spot we're gonna be in. We're gonna have a good time.
I've been to Philly a few times.
Yeah, shout out to Blue Beach.
There's some spots out there that look like it's straight up third world country. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's war. It's been war out there. You know what I'm saying? It's been war. It's just the young guys. Everybody's learning. You know, they trying to find their space in the world and all that kind of stuff. You know, when we evolve from that, you on some other stuff, so they just need guidance too. Exactly. You know, for the state get them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that be.
Right.
But more or less, what I'm trying to get at is like, before we get into the music and all that, like, did you face any trials and tribulations? Like, you come from a single parent household, all that. You know, we want to get the whole story here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, broken home. For sure. Like it's like it was good, and then my grandparents died. You know, my mom, she was young having us. And my dad wasn't there, you know, for whatever reason that is, you know, we wasn't around. And with that being said, you know, we got to learn quick. So now I'm the man of the household. I'm in there with the females. I got to make sure it's food on the table and making sure ain't nobody coming to the doorstep tripping. So of course, you know, we you know, so we in battles going to the Chinese store getting food and going swimming, and of course,
right.
You know, I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I got a PP number. Yeah, I had a PP
got
number.
Your ass whooped.
I got fights. My mom beat me up. Yeah, you know, and it was win, lose, or draw. You know, we was taught no matter, because you know, we ain't worried about how big you was. It was win, lose, or draw. As long as you ain't come back like bitching, like you was a sucker. That's what count. You gonna make him respect your hand.
That's
we ain't running. We ain't doing no running, man. And then, like, you know, after a while, people get them pistols in their hand. You know what I'm saying? And then now I'm ready to bust you in the lips and tag you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't keep playing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep picking on you, but you know that you get that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Now, who inspired you? Because I know it probably happened early on. Who inspired you to become an artist?
You know what? Nobody. It was Prince and Tupac. I ain't gonna
Prince?
Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Because you know, because we had music. Like I was telling some how my folks used to come over and visit us sometime before everything got rocky. You know, we was family oriented. Right. You know, when the family come off, they get the 5th of gin or whatever. They gonna get their jug, play the music, and everybody having fun. You peeking downstairs and checking the vibe. Everybody dancing. You getting the mix. I like this vibe. You know what I'm saying? Outside all that, you know what I'm saying? So we had we had that kind of, that's what I said, it was good and bad. We had that stuff going on, then tragedy strike, and then you still trying to stay focused. That's what I say, sometimes you need a break. Right. We go through this for years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about from then to a time and then we going into the music world. That doesn't stop. It getting more intense. You know
it get worse.
Yeah, it get more intense. So now we really in the matrix. So it's like, boom, but after a while, you just need a break. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let me shut down for a little bit and then get back to business. That's why I love the movie world, because the music, sometimes I need a break from that sometimes, especially with all the stuff that be going on. But the movies, you can go in there and be somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you don't always have to be on your guard.
Yeah,
shit, right?
See, the music always on your guard.
Yeah, that's true.
But I know I learned how to hold my craft and go at this publicly at the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you.
That's what I had to learn.
So you said Prince? That's odd. A lot of people don't mention Prince like that.
Prince was the man.
Prince was fire.
Yeah. You pissed some of them joints, like you got to get the inauguration. I did a joint called More G Than You to one of his beats, and it was just crazy.
And that was your first album, correct?
Payback was my first album.
Shit.
Right after I left Rockefeller, remember the breakup?
Yeah.
I came home and I got with my partners over at Colossal Entertainment, and we did that and pushed that joint. And it was we did Goodbye to Yesterday, Hello to Tomorrow, then the inauguration, then we did that. So we created a hell of a buzz out there, and it popped. And we did that joint with Koch Records out in New York.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I kind of asked you, like, who inspired you? So you said Prince. Like, when did you start, like, picking up the pen and then, like, honing your craft? Like, you say, I want to be a rapper.
I had one rap. I had one rap. I'm trying to figure out.
Prior to joining the group,
before
right?
Listen, the guy that worked at the studio with the rest of the group, I had that. You couldn't tell me nothing with that one rap, because I was around people that knew how to rap. Like my cousins and them, the older guys, you come in the neighborhood, they knew stuff. You see them on the block.
Yeah.
They rapping. Yeah. So I'm like, I had one rap I wrote, and I used to say that, and I'd be snapping about that one rap, real passionate. So I guess he heard about it, and he was like, what, little Kenny, I need you to bring you to the studio. So I went up there and got busy.
Oh, so that's how it started, literally.
Yeah, because I needed a place to go ahead and be creative. Right, it's hard trying to juggle the hood and then. It's like, man, maybe. But I just had that one rap. Every time you see me on your level, so it's like I'm snapping on them about that one rap. But I got, anybody with 5 or 10, you done. Like, man, you got one rap. Like,
and then back in
I freestyle. I was freestyle.
Oh, you freestyle a lot? Yeah.
Yeah, because back in the day, a freestyle was a freestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Say what come off the top of your mind.
Yeah. And then not for nothing, you tell your elders and shit like that. I'm trying to like that rap shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Nobody believe. Man, you ain't gonna make it. Shut up, you dummy. You gonna die. You know how the game go. You gonna die. You know what it is. You ain't gonna mount to nothing.
Yeah,
damn.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So when did you realize more or less that like being a rapper and an artist was something that you wanted to do like for the rest of your life?
You know what? Once we start, when I was in the ICH, I ain't gonna front. And then we start battling, other groups in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
we was that helped. That was an escape, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a dark side to our lives at that time. Right. Even at that young age, it was dark. So, but just that, even if that competitive competition right there, just it turned up. So, and then we started people started taking us around, like. When you was talking about DMX and stuff like that, my guy, Hip Dog from Many Styles, he used to come through, kick it. We'd go mess with Jadakiss and them and the Locks. And then we'd be around at the shows and we'd be seeing everybody at the shows, the Wu-Tang, X and them would be down there because, he was from Yonkers. And then...
Rest in peace to DMX.
Yeah, rest in peace to X. And then we ended up getting a chance because I stayed in there and writing. And we ended up getting a chance to meet Jay-Z, and it was a rap from there.
After that, when you met Hov,
yeah, once we met Hov, he liked what he heard, and then he kept us. He kept me and my partner Oskino, and
that's fucking crazy. That was actually it's funny how you got right to it because being that you was part of the State Property crew, how did that experience shape your approach to music and your career overall?
The State Property experience, how it shaped me.
Yeah.
Well, it was a lot of rappers in there, so but I was like I just told you, I was like kind of ready for all that because I was in ICH.
Right.
When you got there, it was already like 8-10 people in there rapping with more raps.
Facts.
So you had to get in there.
You had to have bars back in the day for real.
So you was like, I gotta get out, and then I already had the Napoleon complex from the neighborhood. So y'all ain't gonna just be picking on me. I just applied it to the music.
So what was
I was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
So what was it like being in the studio with everybody? Because I'm sure that the tension was high. Everybody's trying to have the best verse.
Yeah, because because you know how the game is. They pushing you. The older guys pushing you. Gonna get in there. You gonna work. You see him working. You see him working hard. You like, all right. Well, I'm gonna sleep in this joint tonight. By the time y'all wake up, by the time y'all wake up, when I'm sleeping, y'all playing, and I got 8 joints now.
Right.
I'm stacking the deck.
Yeah.
So when I got the Rockefeller, I did the same thing. Yeah, I did the same thing there.
What was it like working with Beanie Sigel and Freeway, like in the very beginning? Because they were spitting some crazy shit. I feel like Beanie had some crazy shit like out of the whole crew.
Right.
Everybody did, but Beanie was going hard.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. It was just a Philly thing. So it was like, all right, we was like you said, we was around a lot of artists, especially in there. It wasn't just ICH. We had guys from Off the Hook, Black De Niro, and them guys. It was other guys like Rated Raw was in there. It was a lot of rappers, so we known that them guys gonna spit some heat. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure you bring your A game.
Facts.
That's it. Right. It was one of them things. I wasn't intimidated. You know what I'm saying? It was just make sure you got enough material.
Be on your A game.
Be ready when it's time.
Right.
Be ready for with the big dance.
So y'all didn't grow up together at all? Like anybody from State Property? Did y'all grow up together or not really?
Nah. Me and O met. He moved to West for me. He from North. Right. And then we connected. But I knew Neef folks. He was younger than us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like I didn't grow up, but Free was from the neighborhood, then he moved.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't come up with none of them.
Oh, so y'all didn't like even cross paths, none of that back in the day, like before the Rockefeller shit? Like being in Philly?
Nah. They was because I was a little older than them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 2 years or something older than them or something like that.
Got you.
Or a few years older than them. So I never crossed paths, so I knew the OGs, you know what I'm saying? So I knew them. I was outside already, you know what I'm saying? Plus I told you stuff was sitting home and wasn't nobody there to take care of stuff. So I had to really, you know what I'm saying? So I had a mindset like, all right, damn, I'm at odds with a lot of these guys. Let me just try to migrate. Right. So I ain't bringing too much stuff at my front door, you know what I'm saying? But if you come around here, you know what I'm saying, you gonna have some problems.
You're gonna find out.
Right.
I like it. Yep. What was it like working under Jay-Z's mentorship? And obviously Dame Dash, but like during the time with Rockefeller, like did you learn anything from him that you still carry with you today?
Yeah, you learn. Them guys was the CEOs. When we got there, they was businessmen. Yeah. So you just start to understand like how you gotta apply and channel your energy in the right direction. We didn't know. It was really, if you say be on go, we on go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it was the wrong on go. It was like, we winning rap battles. Come on, man, we victorious. That's bonuses. We got to start thinking business. So, but like I say, I don't know no Fortune 5, no rich guy that would never went through financial problems in the beginning. That's how we learn. Right. Yeah. So it's a mistake and we stupid to somehow, but I got the experience and I'm here now.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, y'all did go at it with the locks. I remember that shit. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
And they wasn't no pushovers. Them guys wasn't no pushovers. Right. Them guys was relentless too.
Yeah, that shit's fire. Now, like, what about like the State Property? Because we got to get into all that. The State Property and when Dipset came in the building, like, there's rumors that they say like Jay-Z didn't really want y'all to collaborate on songs together.
Well, I think they had a situation already. I don't know what it was. We from Philly. Whatever the entertainment thing was going on with them. Yeah, and all that's before us.
Yeah, got you.
So we just saying whatever rap beef, you know how the soldiers be all right, well, whoever this is, because that's old, you know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about it. So we new to this situation, but our goal is if you being under attack, and that's what our job, we come and do our job, and that's that.
Gotcha. So you just there, you
leader.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Man.
Yeah, because they said like I think Petey Crack was talking about that story. Like I guess he had a verse from Cameron. And then he showed it to like Hove and Damon, and I think Hove broke the CD or some shit like that. You heard about that, right? Yeah. I was like, that's crazy, bro.
But I just heard about that. I think what happened with Crack, he was up there. He was happy to be there because Crack came in with me. So him, Indy 500, shout out to Indy 500.
Shout outs to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Ben and Respect and all them cool dudes, man. They cool dudes, but. I think when Crack got up there, he was just networking, you know what I'm saying? But didn't know the nature of that, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So he just caught in the middle because he technically was State Property. So he's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's probably what that was.
That's just crazy. I feel like, y'all could have like did some crazy shit. If y'all would have just united.
Nah, that makes sense. In hindsight, everybody, we know that makes sense. Like, but I ain't got bad blood with them.
Yeah, I know a lot of them don't.
It ain't bad blood. I just understood now. I understand now that was a business thing all the time. So when you got the clash of the egos and all that kind of stuff going on, we wasn't thinking that way. Like when when give it to me, everybody be talking about. I didn't realize all that was going on. I know now, you know what I'm saying. But it was one of them things, you know what I'm saying. I ain't bugging, it's still there, you know what I'm saying. It's me. I set up shop. And it ain't like I gave you the song and we was there, and he said it out of his own mouth. Yo, ain't like he didn't say it, you know what I'm saying. So it's like one of them things. So
speaking of that, because I do know that was originally your record,
right?
And like, but how did that make you feel? Like, you know, that
but he must have been Brody me though. He asked, for the record.
Oh,
and I was like, all right, it ain't like he brooded me. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like, you know what I mean? It was just the business side. That's what everybody was talking about. Where you at with it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, I just, I'm laid back. Exactly. I'm just not on that bullshit. You know
the royalties, the residuals, all the shit you could have got from that record.
No, it's still there because you know it's still stuff to be worked out. You could, if it ain't nothing, I can't go back. That's what I love about being legal.
Yeah,
I love that part. See, it ain't like the street. When in the street, we be like, man, and buy crack. That's what you can hide. This business is what you can prove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's different. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't be bugging about too much of that stuff. You know, it'll come to the light like it's supposed to. It's already there.
Yeah, straight up.
Bugging, we know what it is.
Yo, what about the freestyles at Hot 97? Them shits was insane. How was them sessions? Like, how was it?
They was great. That was pandemonium. It was one of them things, like you said. That's the time I'm saying when they call, you better be ready.
Yeah.
And you see where I was falling asleep in them John, and when they call, he like, come on to the you couldn't get up there and freeze up.
Yeah.
You get up there and freeze up. Now you looking like, hey,
you are the weakest link.
You ain't worth that money. I tell you ain't worth the money. You ain't worth that money, man. You see what I'm saying?
I like that.
You can't even get on the tour bus.
Yeah, they don't even put you on the tour. They put you on C and D bus.
Carrying the bags and
shit. We can make it to the A. Like, come on, don't be front. You know you get. You know what I'm saying? But we on the B bus. But when you ain't making the cut, you know, you start wheezing in the back. You're like, oh, whoa.
Yo, I know, like, it must have been intense being in the studio with, like, State Property overall. You guys are very competitive, so I can imagine that. Yeah. Like, how was, like, did y'all have, like, friendly competition with each other? Or did sometimes, like, y'all would get into it more or less? Like, who had the hottest verse?
Yeah, it'd be times people, you know, because I just be doing me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't one of the things that I'm trying to be into, but I'm going to destroy everything I get on anyway, because it's one time I had a record from Jay. It was called Think It's a Game Till Them Things Come.
Oh, that shit's dope.
I ain't come right on that one. So I ain't after that, I was like, you know what? That will never happen again. I was cool, but it was a slow beat. I couldn't really catch it. So I was like, you know, I like to go with stuff that catch me. You know,
right.
When you force something, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. You just getting on it.
I was in the video. I made the video.
Yeah, sometimes it sucks. Yeah. You're gonna have those moments when you have to force it, but for the most part, it just is good when you could just like vibe.
Just when you vibe and you flowing and it pour out you. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, I'm forcing it. It's just, hey man, I'm not. It was one of them Junes and my creative juices wasn't flowing at the time.
You learn from that. Yeah, it's true, because like certain beats is not for everybody. Can you agree? Like there's beats that you're just like, that's not, that artist didn't.
That's not the first time. That's not the first time I was on.
You could recognize it's even a dope beat, but you're just like, this ain't for me.
Yeah, because I've been on records with big names that's out there right now. But if I ain't feeling the beat, I just be like, I'm past.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm past. I done passed on shit. Like I don't feel it. Like I'm cool. Yeah.
Yo, y'all was literally one of the hottest groups like ever. Honestly, what was it like when y'all started getting recognized and like with the fans in general? Like, what was the wildest shit you experienced? Like,
oh man, there's a lot of wild stuff.
We gotta get to it. We gotta give us some crazy. A lot of shit with the ladies, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Harder, daddy.
Ladies, they just, you know the girls, they just throw their panties at you. They just they crazy. They sign your nipples and the women.
Crazy.
You know how the women are. They just having fun.
Like the Rock the Mic tour is what I'm trying to get at. How was that? That must have been insane.
Oh man, that joint right there. When we went out on our joint, that was crazy. Cause it was our joint, you know. State Property 1 had dropped,
right?
And then the Rock the Mic single was out. You know what I mean? And we had things going on, but we shot the video. We did the video for Rock the Mic, Mommy Do You Want Me, and The Sun Don't Shine in the Ghetto. Oh man, that was
y'all was going back to back with it.
Yeah, that was a great time, man. That was a great time.
I remember being in high school bumping that shit.
Yeah, you told me you was younger than that. I said, Jmack. I said, okay, Jmack.
I used to have those shits in my Discman. I used to have my book bag with the CDs. I'll be like, hold on, I gotta switch my CD.
Jmack, all in Queens. I see, that's what's up. Shout out to Queens.
That's just crazy. Yeah. Now, like that moment, like how did it? Cause you come from humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying? Like when you was on tour seeing all that, like how did you feel as a person? Like, is this real? Is it like what was the feelings you were feeling? Like
well, it was better, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Things got a little better, man. So that I realized what hard work do. So I looked at things different. It changed your mindset. It does, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really that same guy. They watching the you having fun part, and they judging it, but you develop into something else. So it just grew, you know what I'm saying? You just grow, and that took me to a whole different level of life.
Word, I feel it. I feel it. Now, the moment you found out, I mean, did y'all even know that Rockefeller was breaking up, or did you feel it coming more or less?
Nah. It was things I saw, and it was like, yo, what? But I didn't want to believe it.
Oh,
I didn't. That wasn't on my mind. Let's just say that's the last. You're right. It was the last thing from my mind. Right. So when it happened, it's like, damn. It's like a girl you think you like. You know what I'm saying?
And it don't work out.
And it don't work. She wants space. You like, what do you mean you want space?
It's like when you see brothers fighting all the time. It's just like, it's just another fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna get over
but I done fought with my homies. But that's my homie. You can't be messing with him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. I love that nigga. That's my homie. But so when that happened, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right. I had a lot of issues, but it was. And you see what I'm saying? How bittersweet that can be. It's like, man, it was bad times, but I can't really. It's hard to be mad.
Because you had so many good times,
Not only that, I wasn't done. That's why I came back and started,
doing your thing.
Yeah, I had a little attitude, but I wasn't done, And that's what I'm saying, how y'all affecting everybody else with that shit.
Right,
we did a joint, man, and people, I didn't want to hear it but too much, but Run to the Rock. It was like, damn, that kind of set us back with everybody's personal differences. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that sucks.
So it was like, wow, man, that it affect people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, I gotta ask.
And that's people under that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta ask though, being that you from Philly, was you there for the Freeway versus Cassidy battle?
I went. Listen, I don't even know why he went there. Listen.
Yo, I know you keeping it real.
I don't know why he went. Listen,
Cassidy's a monster, bro.
Not only that, we was just at Hot 97 for an hour, 2 hours or so.
Oh,
right, an hour and a half to 2 hours.
So see, people don't know that.
That's the night you said they was getting busy.
Yeah.
So we leave. You go to rap again.
Yo, you just got exclusive here. Yo,
and they'll tell him, you want me to battle? We need to put $1 million on the line or something.
And Cassidy was hungry at that time too.
So that's where that happened like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I guess Free was just that night. I guess he just felt like, I'll go anyway.
Yeah, I got this.
He was in his bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right.
When you found out, like, what
once
happened?
I did my thing, I woke up to it like, what happened?
It's
on the internet. It's on, it was on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I wake up like, what happened? And they tell me, he went over there. They was a Rough Riders camp.
Yeah.
So I'm like, So he had that famous line about the sunflower seed or some shit.
Yeah, he did. He had some punchlines in there.
But that's what he do. That's what Cassidy do. So, he a battle rapper. So.
Yeah, Cassidy's I'm telling you, that's just fine.
He was supposed to have been coming out here at these shows with us, Ms. Rhodey.
Yeah, he was. Yo, shout out to Ms. Rhodey, by the way, man.
Shout out to Ms. Rhodey.
Because of you, we connected. We made this happen. So, I got mad love for Ms. Rhodey.
Yes.
And then you got another show coming up, correct? You want to tell people
for the showcase, right?
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna do it March 29th in Philadelphia. I was Philadelphia. 56 in Lancaster at the Blueby Soul Brewbrook. That's what that joint is. And we got I think Mac on the ticket, Crack on the ticket, Elliot Ness, and me. And then all the artists, of course, the artists gonna come out through the showcase thing, and it's gonna be a good vibe, man. Y'all gotta come out and rock.
Hell yeah, we definitely gonna be there. We gonna be there for sure.
Come on, get some of that Philadelphia hospitality and some good times, man.
Philadelphia love, like they say, right?
Philadelphia love. You goddamn right.
Yo, I gotta ask this real quick too, being that because I just seen this the other day on the Gillian Wallow. Mm-hmm. The chopped cheese and the Philly cheesesteak argument that was happening. Have you ever had a chopped cheese?
No, our joints is called cheesesteaks.
Nah, I know, but have you ever had a chopped cheese?
Which one?
From New York. From New York.
No, which one is the chopped cheese?
Oh shit, you don't even know.
No, let me tell you why. In New York, the best. Do you know what they got? New York, the vendors. They got them gyro joints.
The lamb shit that they be selling. Yeah, that shit be
If
fine.
I'm in New York, if I do anything from a stand or that kind of food, fast food, that's what I go get. Other than that, we at the restaurant. We eating
that good shit.
We had all them other spots. But other than that, them joints was my joint. But
you gotta try chopped cheese.
I gotta check it out.
So it's a New York. It's like the way y'all got Philly cheesesteak. Right. But if you go to New York, people from around the world right now, it's a thing right now.
Right.
Now, mind you, we had this forever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It started in Harlem more or less. Okay. And then like everybody started jumping on it. Like literally the last 4 or 5 years, it's been like a thing. Everybody going to New York for the chopped cheese.
The internet just be like You know what I'm saying? People see it, and then it just takes off.
But Nathan's was big. Nathan's was big.
That
joint, But I gotta check the chopped cheese.
Check out.
What, they make it a little different or something?
So that's what I'm gonna tell you. It's basically a burger, but chopped up like ground beef. Like they chop it up real, very finely, and then they add cheese to it, mayo, ketchup, and they put it on a sandwich. It's fire though. It's fire.
I see the argument.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you gotta definitely check that out. Now you transition from group projects to solo work.
Right.
How did you approach making that shift and like creating your debut album? What was the biggest challenge you faced going solo?
I was remember when I was in the group, but I was already making solo projects.
Always.
Yeah, that's how you had Give It To Me and all them records that you heard. Like,
got you.
Because I was in there working on my own album by myself, so I was already ready working on. Knew how to do a hook and 3 verses of it. Come up with my own concept and a mix. I already had that in me. So by the time I got set 10, if you listen to I put people on the record. I ain't stunt. I let everybody, gave everybody a feature. Everybody, I showed everybody love. But you'll see the transition. You're like, all right, he went ahead, snapped out when he got here, and then I chilled when I was giving them who I was. You know what I'm saying? How I felt on that joint. That's why I'm glad that's my masters there.
Yo, and not for nothing, this right here is a classic. It was on the billboards for like
it was.
It was on the top 80. That ain't easy to do.
It ain't easy. So we was making billboard, and that was unheard of because, like you said, I'm still venting, but I still ain't get a chance to cover that part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so we back home, we having fun, and I get to explain, because for the most part, when we got there, we was in battle.
Yeah, because you had so many people in the group.
Yeah, we was in battle. Crazy. So we're like, you ain't really get to cover too much of that other stuff. You in rare form.
Right. How do you approach creating music? Like, is it more about the beat, the lyrics, or just the vibe overall?
Yeah, it gotta be the vibe. It's because the ain't good beats. I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta have some good beats, but the vibe, the beat to get you there. And whatever, you're getting whatever's on your mind out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that off your chest, so you ain't walking around with it. But the beats, if that catch me and all that stuff, because I do R&B. I like the R&B stuff and little pop culture. So it ain't just hardcore music. I like to make it. You ever road? We used to listen. Remember back in the day, you drive. If you can go up to the road, like we used to go to New York. That's how you know you had a decent album. Yeah, we can ride to New York and listen to your album all the way through.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's how you know. So that's how you get in that mindset. That's how you work. That's how you work on your record. If I can drive all the way to New York, that's like an hour and some change from Philly. So that's how much of a long distance of an album, like the time span of an album. So when we get there and if we keep skipping the joint, like,
back then
this joint was all right, but it's just one. You be like,
right. And back then it wasn't no 2-minute songs. It was three verses, three verses.
Some change,
every
4
song,
minutes,
like, you know what I'm saying?
You had a record. You had to have a record. Today is like short span. It's like,
and even skits. People used to do mass skits back. We don't even hear skits no more.
Skits too. Yeah. That's why I gave them all them Jones on there. I was giving them skits and everything. But you're right. Like the creative process of music today is just different.
Yeah. I feel like people don't even put thought onto any of the shit.
They just go in and
trying to go viral.
Yeah. But that's your life. You're supposed to cover it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what the journey they supposed to be on with you.
And everything changes with time, right? Nothing stays the same forever.
Nothing stays the same. So that's what I'm saying. And they supposed to see that evolve and grow. I'm glad it's just, like you said, we come from all them changes and stuff like that. So it was always there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? When you going through that change, you going through that roller coaster right with me. See that? I went through that right, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. Now, I know you've done like many collaborations. You work with some top tier producers.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite to work with, and how did you decide, like, when you collaborated on your project, like who you wanted to collaborate with?
Well, I can't front on Black Key. Black Key did.
Shout outs to him.
Black Key was just amazing. Bula in New York. I love Bula work.
Shout outs to him.
Chad West, Ryan Preston, Chad West. I had an incredible time with Dre and Vidal. I wish that project would have got pushed like that. But just to get work with those guys, they were some incredible producers. Work with some amazing artists. But and then you had some B-listers that everybody overlooked. That was the shit. That was the shit. Ted Smooth and all them other guys.
You putting us on right now.
Yeah, Zucon. Till I'm going, it was just like, it was a lot of folks that I worked with. That was that work.
You ever got to work with Kanye West?
We had one beat, but it didn't make the cut. Yeah, and we had one beat, and I don't know if y'all seen that documentary. And I was like, Kanye ain't gave me a beat yet. And they put that out on me. I was like, look, they would put that on me.
They try to shit on you, right?
I said, why they try to do me like that? I was like, it's cool, but all I wanted was a beat. You know?
Yeah.
Listen, like even when Just Blaze, when we seen each other at the one of the concerts, we was over at the Barclays Center and stuff. We did the joint, and I was just like, what's up? It was all up, but I was like, that wasn't. I was being jacked up to y'all.
Yeah.
Give me a beat. You trying to make me feel like I can't handle that?
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You make me feel some type of way, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But them guys is incredible dudes. They're incredible producers, and they did some work. Oh, Bink. I can't front. Bink do some incredible work too. Yeah.
What about DJ Premier? You ever work with him?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to. Ninth Wonder. I think Ninth Wonder was in there trying to give us work.
Oh, Ninth Wonder's nasty.
Yeah, he's nasty. It was. In Rockefeller, you know, every kind of producer came through that joint.
Yeah, right? Hell yeah.
You know, because we ain't have we had our own sound, but we variety of producers in that joint.
Yeah, fact.
We had our in-house camp, but people come through.
What about
everybody was trying to work?
Yeah. Timberland did a lot of joints too for Hov.
But for Hov, you know, he paying. You messing the budget.
Yo, he real. I like his style.
You messing the budget up with that. Timberland half.
He was outrageous with it, right? Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And I think Mac brought a beat from him. I was like, oh wow.
From Tim?
Yeah.
Timberland?
In the club. I think that in the club.
Oh yeah.
I think
that was a banger.
Yeah.
And then also Pharrell too. What about Pharrell? You ever work with Pharrell?
No, remember he was gonna give it to me though.
That's fire.
So weren't they trying to like at one point trying to compare that to was it Give It To Me by
Rick James?
Yeah. Well, some of it came from him. He was
I never
Freaky Stassi stuff. Yeah, it was something like that. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, so you got some inspiration from that record,
Yeah, Rick James. We listened to the old
Rick James was
school.
fire.
Yeah. He talking about give it to me.
Give it to me, baby.
Yeah, you know what Rick was on. You know what Rick James was on. He's like, Rick, go ahead, Freaky Jason. He's snapping.
Yeah. It's funny. I was watching. They put like a short the other day. They say he went in the office because his first album went crazy, but then I guess Rick James' second album didn't do too well.
Right.
They say he went in the office, put his nuts out in front of the fucking the record label was and was like, "Give me a hit record." I was like, "Yo, that shit wild as fuck."
Yeah, Rick James was a monster.
Yeah,
man.
he was wild. He was a wild dude.
Yeah.
What's one misconception that people have about you or your career, or like, would you like to set the record straight on anything that you've done, career wise?
You know what I think? I think what it'd be is if marketing dollars ain't from the label behind you, they look at it like that. But if I'm putting my own money up, then I'm in my own zone.
All right.
They don't understand that we got to pay that money back, and it's expensive to keep that thing going on. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to go ahead and put the money into my. You know, that's why if you put your money into you, then you see more money back.
You reap all the benefits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you borrowing money, you owe that money.
Yeah.
So when people do that, I be looking at them like, all right, well, from a business standpoint, I don't think you would fully understand it.
That's not a smart move.
Yeah. So you can't trip about that misconception.
And that's how a lot of people go into like massive debt too, right? With shit with the IRS and all that crazy shit.
That part, because they spending so much money and forget that, hey, you got to pay taxes.
That's a fact.
They keep forgetting that. You can't forget that. Oh, they will remind you.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go. I just want to speculate a little bit more. I know you talked about it 1,000 times, but the Give It To Me record, like how did everything? Like, did y'all collaborate together, you and Hov, on it, or like you had the record and then he liked the record?
Yeah, we went.
How did that work?
I had a different beat, so he was working with Pharrell. He said, "No, come on." And then we actually went to the studio. He did, you know, we went through the process. Come on, we go into the studio together. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think, you know, if you hear some of the interviews, I don't think the guy had, you know. Whatever he was doing was just one of them things, but he wasn't like, I don't feel like he was fronting. Right. One of them things, you know, on business. So I was like, all right, we'll catch up. Right. We'll catch up. But just to be in that arena right there with them guys and get
fire, right?
Because I shot the video. But people they keep forgetting. My stock went up. I could come get 20,000 a verse after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can come through it and really come collect money.
You got to think long term.
Ain't nobody thinking about that. They say just looking at it, I'm like, man, I'm coming through though.
Word.
I'm still busting moves, so it'd be like, all right, and I'm still here.
You seen him drop the verses off the top and all that shit? You know he spits off the Jay-Z.
No, Jay just don't write. Yeah,
that shit's crazy,
Jay
bro.
don't write. That's just how he is. That's how
what was that like?
None of us wrote while we was a rock.
Oh, none of y'all? Oh, so that was a thing.
None of us use ink pen there.
Oh, shit. That's fucking fire.
And you go in there and you spit it.
Yeah.
And that. And spit it good, then remember it. Don't lose it. So you keep it in your head. You remember. You say it, you know. And you sit there. You be chilling. By the time you go in there you go.
I gotta ask this one question though. Like, being that you was in the music industry, legit. Do you feel like you know how people always say the people that are the most successful is because they sold their soul and they're part of Illuminati and that shit? Is that shit real? Do you want to speculate on that?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know.
When I found out what alumni mean, I heard it meant coming back to the place you started. Like, I can't go back to I would love to go back to University High.
Yeah.
But they ripped it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, and then right now when I was chilling for a moment and I can get back to being me. So if that's what that means, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of the things like, man, I'm going to always return to who I am. So if you do, if that's what that means, you're going to always want to come back to who you was. Right. That's like forgetting who you was or where you came from.
Yeah. Well, people literally sell their souls, what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if that's what it means. But I don't know what's going on. I never was approached or nothing like that.
You never seen no funny shit? No.
Nah.
Even now.
We was wild.
Yeah.
It'd have been addressed.
Yeah.
Somebody said something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know all the shit that's going on now. That's why I got, you was in the game, like, for real. So I got to ask, like, it's something that we want to know. People that are watching.
Just plenty of alcohol, plenty of weed.
Just good vibes. Just good vibes. Not crazy.
That kind of stuff flying around. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah.
Now, we're going to move on to your acting, because you do acting as well. How did you get involved in the state property films, and what was it like playing the character Baby Boy?
Well, Dame Dash had Dame Dash Films.
Okay, got you.
So he had the film department. So he went. I think he did a deal with Lionsgate, and they came to the table with the script for the ABM, State Property, John.
Yep.
And I went to audition, and they gave me a role. They told me to read for Peanut.
Yeah.
And I think that it was cool, but I wanted a better role. So I was like, I don't really like this. So they gave me Baby Boy. And I read that, and I was like, this is
the one?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I went and executed.
I like it. You
man.
did your thing with that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate you, man.
Did you do any acting classes or anything like that?
Not that one. After that, when I came back for 2, I was ready again.
You stepped it up? Oh, shit. That's fine.
Oh, we about with the joint. You ain't see me out.
Yeah, of course.
You can tell. It was like when we was doing joint with Old Dirty Bastard and them.
Right.
I was in my bag. I was ready.
Oh, that's fine.
I had it under my belt. Then I was ready. Then so they gotta respect me. Now I had headshots and everything.
So, you had your own portfolio and all that?
I stepped to the play. I said, "These are my business team. Here's my portfolio." Yeah. And I was kicking some ass. I said, "Look, and still dropping music. Yeah, right here. They were my agent. Yeah, I was on their ass then. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's fire.
For
I
sure.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, will there ever be, I gotta ask this question, maybe not, but for people watching, will there ever be a State Property 3 movie?
We wanted to try a couple years ago. It was on the table. So I don't know who was negotiating it though. So I'm all I seen was it was going viral. So I was like, hey guys, I'm in. If you was with it, but because I'm already in, so it ain't like I gotta go do all these forms and shit. Right. It's like, make sure, because we know how to do the business. It's like, yo, let's get it done. That'd have been crazy because part 2, we never threw Dame his surprise party.
Exactly. Oh,
so it never was over. You know what I'm saying? You had one of them things like you left people high and dry. Like, yo, what happened?
Yeah, like the ending was like, what the fuck happened?
That's why I started doing my own thing. Like, I'm gonna write me a script. I called him like, yo, Dame, I don't know, but I'm grinding. He said, bring it to me. I was like, all right, I am. But I started working and getting all my stuff, taken care of, all my business behind the scene before I started all my process and, taking it from there. But I'm going to do a film festival too. And I want him on the panel, so I shout out to Dame Dash.
Yo, shout out. I was just going to ask you, still keep in touch with?
Yeah. So I want them guys on the panel. So it's a couple of people that came at me for this movie deal. I don't want to disclose too much, but they said what they said until we sit down and I ink the deal. It'll be on, because if I get this one, it'll go be the break, y'all.
Hold on, we just got an exclusive.
If I get this, we'll be like this one. That's the big break for the several movies that the deal joined at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it's about time, guys.
Oh shit!
I worked hard now. I done worked hard.
Shout out to
I done paid my dues. Y'all supposed to pay attention.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, they paid attention.
How many you've done so far?
I think I'm at like 18 right now. And then we just dropped Viral. I got a premiere on the February 7th of Viral in Phoenixville. I just did a joint with Bill Collector. I don't know if y'all know the Bill Collector. He's an artist.
He's a battle rapper. Yeah. I know Bill Collector. He's from PA, right?
Yeah, he did a movie called Viral, and I was in it, and we worked that. That was a nice little situation. I did a joint called Kingpin. Shout out to Harsh.
Shout out to them. That's fine.
With Nick too, right?
My guy Bushead, my boy Swagger Doshi from New York. Gunna and them in there.
That's fire.
DeAndre Bonds is in there. We got some entertainers in that joint. I'm in there, John. So that joint, it's a good look. And I did another joint with my boy named Lee from out Ohio called.
Shout out to Lee. You wanted to ask him a question about
the something with Meek too, right?
That's Streets. Yeah, that was Streets. So Jamal Hill actually directed that one.
Okay.
Yep, that's how we build a bond like that. Yep.
I don't think I've seen that one yet. What was that? Was it like a documentary?
No, you got to go check it out. It's on BT.
I'm gonna check that out. Check that out. See, I'm slacking on that one. Damn, I should have.
It's be on Tubi or something. Like,
oh, it's on Tubi too. Or something like yeah. I like it. Now, what about an album? Another album.
I just was talking with somebody about it, so they was like, "Yo, just put another joint together, just do a joint." I was like, "All right, if I get some production, the production got to be there, and then we just got to take the time to go ahead and knock it out."
Yo, we just got an exclusive on the Jmack Experience podcast. All you producers out there, send them some beats, man. You never know, you might end up on the album. What's your email?
jjosparks@gmail.com.
Heard it first.
We just gave you the alley hoop. You know what I mean? Y'all better shout us out too if y'all get on the album.
There you go.
Now, but I'm talking about besides the solo album, what about another state property album? You think that'll ever happen?
That right there.
It's gonna be tough.
It's because it's like trying to get everybody together in one room. I think the last joint that we did, all of us was in there, was that Dre and Vidal production joint, and I don't even know, them joints was crazy. I think y'all got leaked. I think the joint you got from out there is Show Me My Opponent.
Yeah, you
got Mayday Rest, and these are the joints that was leaked. But man, we had a record that was so fire, it didn't make no sense. Right. How you let that kind of money get flushed down the toilet?
It's always an inside job too, right? Like
it's like, you know how much money they paid for that right there, man.
You see, Beanie's using the AI now to like get
his voice, his regular voice. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay,
game changer. It's crazy.
What do you think? What do you think about? Have you tried his food yet? You know he got the food truck.
I went to his truck and it was closed. Me and my man hit. I'm like, well, how he not open, right? It would be closed in the day.
He's a boss, man.
But you gotta be. If we was hungry, we came. My man, he was in town, and I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm thinking, I'm showing him around. We gonna go to his truck.
Yeah.
And he was closed. I'm like,
that's the worst when you're craving something and you go to and it's closed.
Yeah, I'm like, how you close the day? Like,
I'm gonna be real. That's kind of how the downfall of my food truck happened too. I was always closed. Like, yo,
keep the joint open.
We wanted to
people go somewhere else on you. They go somewhere else. You gotta be consistent with your time and all that kind of stuff.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, what upcoming project? I know you spoke about the film festival, but what are you most excited about? What projects you got, like both in music and acting? Like, what are you so excited about right now?
That acting joint. It's another that joint on the table. You know, I'm reading for a few joints right now. So,
nice.
So them joints, and then like the music, like that record right there. I was big on that Young Black Male record. That's what I was pushing for.
Yo, when I pulled this out, you was like, "Oh shit, you got that?"
Because I was giving them stuff. If you go to my Instagram page, I gave them something for the hood.
Yeah,
I gave them something they could play on radio. So I gave them for the street radio, and then I gave them the girls. So I'm like, all right. Now this joint is another club banger. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
I done covered all the markets. It's like, but I wanna push it so somebody come at, we get it, we do the joint right. Fact. Because I had did it, but it didn't get pushed like I wanted to, so it didn't hit the surface like I wanted to.
How do you balance your acting and music careers? Like, do you find one more challenging than the other, or like is it equally the same, more or less?
You know what I learned? Say if we as long as I'm busy, I just know I can't juggle my personal life with it.
Got you.
Because if I'm working, that can be a strain sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If I'm working, because I don't got no problem balancing it. But if I finish the movie set, you can send me to the studio. Finish the movie set, send me to the studio. You just be needing somebody that understand that part.
Right.
If they can't understand that part, I can't take the headache, so I can't work under them conditions. But other than that, that's the only hard problem is trying to juggle family life and.
Gotcha. It's because sometimes you can't be at all places at one time.
You can't. It's impossible. Right. So everybody wants that time from you, and that's the part. That's where the emotional turmoil come in because you want to be there. Right. But sometimes when you're chasing money, you don't got time.
Right. It could feel like you could be in all them places at different times.
Well, sometimes you are. Just turn the TV on.
But if it's like
the radio, turn the TV and radio. I'm right there.
If it's like your girl, if it's your girl or your kids,
that
like
part, that part.
You're getting only 5-10 minutes of you, and then you gotta dip out.
Now, if you traveling, if you really traveling, and they want you on set somewhere, and they picking you up, but we fly the kids and the family out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you. Yeah.
That kind of stuff. But sometimes when I was young, I realized what used to destroy the relationship.
Right.
Because you'd be like, nah, you ain't coming with me. I got other shit going on.
Or it's just not.
You can't do it.
It just don't make sense. Or she might got a whole life.
Yeah.
Right. She's not willing to leave because everybody's got their guard up. What if he messes up? What if he does me dirty? He does me dirty, then where I stand. So everybody got their defense up and everybody listens to somebody and you know how they get. Yeah.
Did you lose a lot of relationships like that?
All the time. I used to call myself the conquering loser.
Damn, that's fucking deep, yo. That's crazy. What about kids? You got any kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3. That was my daughter called when we was in there.
Oh, that's what's up,
but
man.
they grown. Now my kids 28, 27, and 25.
Wow. Shout outs to them. They do music too and acting or not?
No. They do regular stuff. They don't want to do none of that.
I did
my son dibbled and dabbled and he was like, Dad, I don't know. I got other stuff I want to do. But he's a genius. He's a genius.
So you seen something?
And I seen you got a clothing line you trying to pass on to your daughter right after.
Yeah, when I was trying to get my daughter to do that, so she was like, she didn't have time, Kasashi. She didn't have time to do it, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'll take control over it. So it was patent and everything. I just was like, I ain't had time to do it.
Right.
So I wanted her, since it was a family thing, it could be a part of the family business. So I got back to it and make sure everything's trademarked and all that. So I'm gonna push it again. So that store will be up soon, y'all. So that store when it's already up and ready because it's already took care of. When the product is on there, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah,
we just got the exclusive. We just got an exclusive on the Jmack Experience. You just heard it first. I like that. So we getting some merch, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
I like it. We definitely gonna rock it too.
Yes, sir. There's some heat too. That was the process with that one because I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
So I had to, settle down and get with the right folks to get this, that, and third. So it was like, all right, it was an up and down, but sometimes you need time.
Right.
Yeah. And then in due time, the right people came around and it presented itself.
Right.
So
it's crazy. I was my fault.
No, go ahead. Do you?
I was at the flea market like 2 weeks ago, and I seen like an old used up state property.
Yo, I was just gonna get into that. Yo,
where,
that's fine.
Oh, you supposed to grab that. You supposed to grab that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yo,
man, you should have copped that shit.
Yo, I can't find none of that.
I was gonna ask you, do you have any clothes hidden like around?
I was bugging. If I'd have knew what I know now, man, I'd have kept all.
You know how much money that shit worth right now?
Yo, I'd have kept all my stuff, man. I'm ready to call them now. Send me a box.
So you don't got nothing?
Somebody.
You don't got nothing?
I had other stuff. I had other memorabilia.
Yeah.
But the clothing.
Yeah, the clothing was fire.
I'm about to go back and see if
you better grab that shit.
I just had a video. Somebody sent me the video and I'm like, yo, where are my sweatsuits?
Damn. Yeah, them velour shits. Them velour shits were tough.
That was the rock velours.
The Rockefeller shits was fire.
But I'm talking about the state prop clothes. I couldn't find. We had sneakers and everything.
Yeah, you did. You did.
We had the Procast and everything. I'm like, yo.
Well, a lot of people when I was going to school, they had the bubble. Remember the bubbles that had the SF on the SP
no,
on
I know
the
what you're talking about. The button-up joint. With the fit, with Scully to go with it.
Yeah, everybody was rocking them shits. Those shits was fucking down. So you got no merch at all? No Scullies, no nothing, no hoodie? No.
Don't remind me, Jay.
Yeah, I gotta ask. That's crazy right there.
Yeah,
but it happens
I wasn't
like
thinking,
that
Jay.
sometimes.
I wasn't thinking at that time. I knew. That's why you need one mind is better than one.
Yeah,
you have people around thinking.
You need a team. You need a team, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what about plaques? You got any plaques?
Yeah, I got my stuff.
Yeah,
I got some stuff. I just got some stuff framed up too. So
shout out
to my boy Mike at Nonstop Signature. Yep.
Shout out to him. Yo, I gotta have you send me a picture at least of that because I want to post it when we're talking about it. So
say no more. I got
that's fire. I like that. I like that. Now, being in the game for so long. And you've seen the hip-hop industry change, obviously, like we were speaking about before, especially like the rise of social media and streaming platforms. How do you feel about all that? Because it's different now.
Yeah, I see a lot of guys that was a lane for me. I see Nori out there doing his thing.
Yeah, shout out to Nori.
Yeah, I see the $1 million worth of game. I see Drink Champs.
Yeah,
that's the other platform. Who else is out there doing anything out there, Jones? I think Joe Buttons. I forget the name.
Joe Budden, he one of the first two. Yeah,
Joe Cam and Mace doing
Cam and Mace doing anything.
Yeah.
So everybody's on the play. I see you rocking too.
Yeah,
so
I
it's like,
you know, man. Real talk. This is love.
Real shit.
You ever think about doing your own podcast?
I've been asked, so I don't know. I give it a whirl when I get a chance, but I was working on all this other stuff, so I ain't just really.
Gotcha. Nah, but I was asking more or less like the social media and streaming, like how people doing the streaming with the music. People don't go no more and buy a CD.
No, I know.
How do you feel about that? Because I was excited to get these back in the day.
Right.
We used to wait on these shits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now music comes out, it's like that, like quick, and you just don't appreciate it.
Streaming is just it's just different. You know what I'm saying? But you still can buy physical copies. I like that kind of stuff.
I like to have them.
It was just
because
so
it's
dope.
worth stuff. You hold on to it. It's
memorabilia.
Right.
There you go.
It was so dope back then though, because it's just like artists probably dropped like maybe twice, if anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you waiting for that.
Yeah.
Now it's just like
you just go to the internet, see what happened, came out there last night.
They dropping like 3 albums in a week now. It's just like it gets lost in the sauce.
Yeah, and nobody even like. It's like there's no more moments. Like you remember back in the day, like certain songs, like damn, I remember that summer, that song right there. You know, it's like now it's just too fast paced.
Yeah, but you know, it's the new day. They always trying to do so. They come back. They get back to
everything circles back. What do you feel about the current state of hip hop right now, more or less?
Well, I just think it need more us in there. You know what I'm saying? And sprinkle some of that to bring balance to it, because I think a lot of folks just got caught up in the other stuff with the drill, and then the girls was out there. You know what I'm saying? So all that was going on, but I still like the regular guys. You know? I like Rick Ross. I still listen to Hov. I still listen to Jeezy. I like those kind of guys. You know, I like the old school guys.
How you feel about the whole Drake Kendrick beef that just took?
Oh, that was good.
We got to ask you.
It was good. It was
you
good
like
hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was. I just think Kendrick approached it the way he was supposed to, and Drake, you know. I think Drake ain't probably know how to take it at the time, but he bouncing back. He wasn't used to that. I don't think Drake was in position for so long.
Right. Yeah, he never took an L.
He wasn't used to it. That's all it was.
That's a fact. Now, how have you evolved as an artist and a person since you started your music career?
Oh man, the evolution is there. It's like I think I'm a better businessman. You know what I'm saying? I know how to approach things better. I see things a little clearer, and I think ahead of time now. You know, I ain't just thinking for that moment.
Got you.
Yep.
So with everything you know now, if there's one thing that you could go back and change, what would that be?
That's a good one.
That's that question. That when I asked that's like a regret. I don't think. What can I change?
Like maybe managing your money and shit like that.
But just like
yeah. But I used to leave the money with so a lot of places I left. I was cool with it because everybody cool. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. Even in my mistakes, made sure people was all right. So it was like all right, because I always made sure people was cool, but I wasn't even bugging about that because I know now everything that I messed up, it got me here. Now I manage money better now.
You learn. Yeah, because even people like Scott Storch, he blew a lot of fucking money, yo.
It's not a uncommon story. A lot of people blew millions.
Especially when you got young.
We on our day, MC Hammer blew $300 million. Right. Mike Tyson blew $300 million.
Oh hell yeah.
We watch people blow money. Right. We know that can happen. Right. So it ain't like I'm the only one.
Especially at that young age. You know what I'm saying?
And you having fun and caught up in that life.
That's a fact.
Everybody after you too for your money.
Right.
What advice would you give like to the young artists out there who are trying to break into the industry? What would you give them like advice?
Just be mindful. Put yourself around good, positive folks that got your back, and stay grounded. And focus on your craft.
I like that. Nice and sweet. I like that. Now, are there any artists like currently or producers that you want to work with?
Who I want to work with right now, currently. Who I like.
Like if they was to reach out to you and you'd be like, you know what, fuck it, I really want to work with this artist. I'm gonna get on the record.
I gotta think.
Like they got Griselda now, you know, Benny the Butcher.
Now Benny the Butcher did reach out.
He reached out? Oh, that's crazy.
His camp did reach out. Benny, I like him.
He fire. Shout outs to Griselda, yo. They got some shit. They got a whole movement.
I gotta check them out. Yeah. But Benny the Butcher, I do like his stuff. I do.
What about like Davies?
Him and Gunna be running around each other. I like his stuff too, but him and Chris be working together, Young Gunna.
Oh, nice.
And stuff like that. But my mind was on working on like more R&B people.
You like R&B, John? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because I never got a chance to. You know? Right. I think I was in the movies with them and stuff like that, but I never got a chance to get the records done with them.
Who you wish you would have worked with that you didn't like R&B wise? Like
R&B.
I was around Maya. I wanted to work with Maya.
Maya's fire.
I was around Mariah. I wanted to work with Mariah. She was around.
That's crazy.
So them kind of guys. I think who else was around that was big names that I wanted to get a chance.
Mary J. Blige.
Mary, I never got a chance to meet.
Damn.
But I'm talking about these guys. If I could have had them, I liked it. Miguel. I would have loved to work with Miguel.
Oh, Miguel's fire. Yeah, he got some hits.
I'd have loved to work with Miguel. So them kind of people. Man.
What about like Bruno Bruno Mars. You fuck with Bruno Mars?
Nah, I like him.
He got some
I think we could have got some records done. Yeah. Cause he's different. He's different. Yeah, Bruno's different. I like his style. He all right. Yeah,
he a vibe.
Yeah.
What about like different genres of music? Like, do you listen to like electronic music? Like people like Calvin Harris, people like that. You fucks with different shit?
I listen to pop. I used to love Adele, Estelle.
Oh, Adele's fire.
All them. You know, I used to listen to a lot of kind of stuff. You know, Justin Timberlake was one of my records. I used to like all the time. So I listened to all kind of music. You know, back in the day, I listened to Guns N' Roses. It's like it was like Maroon 5 had some records I used to like. You know what I'm saying?
Coldplay.
Yeah, Young the Giant. So I ain't just into just urban music. I listen to. Because they got stuff they saying too, you know. When I was a cool kid, and all that, they take me there, you know what I'm saying. So I'll be like, yep. So I listen to a lot of music.
Shit. Speaking about music, we're gonna get into album of the week.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is Dragon Season by Busta Rhymes. You fucks with Busta Rhymes?
Some of his records, yeah. Some of his records, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of his records he get busy on.
And he's very animated too.
Yeah, he animated, but it was some record he was talking about. I think it's him and Q-Tip was on this joint. That was hard.
Oh, Vibrant Thing. I think
not Vibrant.
Oh no, that was
joint. But I ain't listened to the Dragon.
Check that shit out when you get a chance.
I gotta check it out.
You were gonna say
I seen Busta perform twice. Till this day, I haven't seen nobody match
phenomenal.
That energy is crazy.
But he been like that since the new leaders of the new school.
Right.
You know, he lasted. I remember it was him, and then it was Fushnickers. Fushnickers, they Busta kept going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the crazy shit about Busta, a lot of people don't know, he went to high school with Biggie and Jay-Z. That shit's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they all went to the same high school, which is fucking fire. We're gonna get into movie of the week.
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is Flight Risk, starring Mark Wahlberg, and it drops this Friday. You fucks with? Well, you do acting and shit.
Yeah,
you gonna watch it?
I fuck with Mark Wahlberg. I'm gonna check that joint out.
Yeah.
I like him because he was an artist that
he was rapping back in the
stopped
day.
Marky
Mark. Was he
Marky Mark? Yeah.
It was Marky Mark and the Code bunch or something. Yeah. But I like his acting.
You fucks with him on the acting tip?
I rock.
He got mad joint. He done mad movies, yo.
He been snapping since then.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I think him and Reese Witherspoon had one of them joints. He was a crazy dude in there. I think when he way back in them days, he started rocking out. But I remember him. I know he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of legacy do you hope to leave behind as an artist? And what do you want your fans to remember you for overall?
I ain't that you don't stop, and it ain't never over until it's over.
I like that. Fire. Now, what's next? I know we promoted a lot of things, but anything that we didn't cover or mix, what's next for Omillio Sparks? Anything that we probably passed through or skipped by? Anything else you want to promote?
We got the film festival. Told you I'm working on the Baby Boy series. We the film festival. I'm reading. I'm trying to close that deal, and we partying on March the 29th, y'all.
Yes,
that's a fact. It's going down.
Partying on March the 29th. For real. Shout out to Miss Rody. We'll see you there.
Shout out to Miss Rody.
Shout out to Miss Rody.
And it's going down.
Love. Where can we follow? Oh, go ahead.
My fault. I was gonna say you got the Omillio Sparks Foundation too.
We can't skip that.
Listen, the Omillio Sparks Foundation is to help kids from 14 to 18 get connected to the proper treatment for their mental health problems.
Nice.
And I want to shout out to my partners and also on the board, Dr. Wilson. I want to shout out to LaShawn. I want to shout out to Megan. I want to shout out to everybody that's helping the Sterl. That's helping with that. Well, he's helping with the film festival. That help with the Omillio Sparks Foundation, because that's a good thing, man. I feel good in them man and men's. It's great resources, and we can get back and help them kids. So, guys, if y'all donating, we got kids that need help out here. Holla at me. I got the Omillio Sparks Foundation.org. That's the website. You can find it on Google, and you can get on my inbox into my Omillio Sparks Foundation page. And let's get it. Let's work and help these communities.
Yes,
send them. I'm gonna put the link up too while you mentioned that. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's a beautiful thing. It's just like, you know, where we come from. Yeah, it's like mental health is just
right.
Like,
we know what was going on. If you got holes in his knees, get him some new pair of shoes. Maybe his mind change. Might shoot nobody next week.
Right.
We lost a lot of great people.
You know what I'm saying?
Suicide and all that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
killing each other. They stressed and depressed.
Yeah, I like that. So you giving back too?
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. That's dope. Where can people follow you at social media wise for those out there?
Oh, the real Omillio Sparks. I'm the real Omillio Sparks on Instagram, y'all. And I'm Omillio Sparks on Facebook. And you know, Twitter, I don't even be on it too much. But
I don't fuck with Twitter either. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even be on that too much, but I got one, but I ain't even checking the notifications.
What about TikTok? You don't be dancing and shit on TikTok?
They just got banned.
Nah, they just bring them back.
It
was a short
TikTok is back.
This ain't that something that yesterday they was crying about it.
Shit lasted like 12 hours.
Who did that? Trump?
Yeah, Trump.
Oh, that's Trump on the move. It was because they was just crying at the crib back in Philly. Like, yo,
everybody's going crazy.
Yo, some
I'm
kid.
Like, I just uploaded my job. Like, yo.
I just got the login for this shit.
Like, yo.
Some kid went and burned down a politician's house over the TikTok thing.
Nah, wow. That's crazy.
They are dead serious about that.
They took the ban out like 3 hours later.
Nah,
they said they're gonna kill us.
They were standing on business.
They said they're gonna kill us. Give them TikTok back.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope.
Crazy.
Yo, can we agree? Oh, what about collaborate? Can anybody reach out to you to collaborate on future projects? Or are you selective on who you work with?
Nah, if y'all serious, as long as you're serious, you got business reason and music makes sense, and we doing the business right, let's get it.
I like it.
If you playing, don't call. If you playing, please don't inbox me. Leave me alone.
What's the email again for those out there watching?
JJOSparks@gmail.com.
Word. And don't waste this fucking time either. Oh, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm not gonna send it to you. Like, just get straight to it, right? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because we work with you, but I got, I'm working.
Got shit to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do. Yeah.
People do that a lot too, right? They probably hit you up, you hit them back, and you're like, what are we talking about here?
You're just wasting time.
Yeah.
You're just wasting time. That's money.
Get to it.
Right.
I like it. Now, can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
For sure. Without them, that's what the crazy part is. Without them, what we would be, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make us who we are. That's mold us and shape us into the men we are today.
Wow, that's a fact.
Amen to that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Any advice out there for those who may be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are currently going through?
Well, we here. Like you said, I got a foundation. We got that. We got the 5-Shift Foundation. Y'all ain't got to be out there not talking about to nobody. And we got numbers and lines y'all can call too. So at the end of the day, you need to be talking with somebody you feel like you don't want to be talking to the public. In the public, we got confidentiality stuff going on.
Right.
You ain't the only one going through it. I've been through it. I've been through mental change.
Yeah.
I done went through it. So you're looking at living proof of it. So you ain't alone. You all right.
Right.
And there's always a solution, right?
There's always
somebody out there for you.
Yeah, what you get, it ain't what you ain't killing you. It's gonna make you strong.
That's a fact. Any last words or special shout outs that you would like to mention before we sign off?
Yep. Shout out to the whole wide world.
Whole wide world.
Holla, I'm coming.
Amen.
I'm here.
It. Yo, hold on. I got to ask this. I got one more question because I know you're going to leave. I say, fuck, I didn't even ask him.
What's up?
Did you ever get a Rockefeller chain?
No, we argued about this. Now, Big Face.
See, I had to talk about this.
Now, Big Face argued me down about this, about what the album, because the album didn't come out.
Right. So you would have got
never
it?
dropped the album, but I'm saying that my argument was, but I did give it to me in state property.
Yeah, they played you on the chain.
Yeah, I earned it. So I'm like, all right, so guys, y'all owe me a chain.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta get it. I want a fucking chain too.
The state property chain and the Rockefeller chain. There's no way in the world I should have had to buy my own chain.
Oh, that was what they were doing. Hold on. We can't skip. So you had to get your own chain? Is what they were doing?
I brought my own chain. I had a brain chain.
Oh, shit.
I brought my own chain.
No, but the state property chain and the Rockefeller, they wasn't just giving them to y'all?
No, they supposed to.
That's crazy. I thought they were just giving you the chain. Like everybody who was down to get a chain.
I work for my chain. I used to just be like, and then when they try to give me one, I'd be like, man, but they gonna have to give me one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because there's a lot of people that wasn't even down with the movement like that got a chain. Like, there's a few people that got Rockefeller.
That chain, I'm like,
you're like, where's my shit at?
Put the work in.
What you think about?
He ain't put no work in.
What you think about Dame he was trying to sell the chain?
Oh, I seen with the choke no joke shit.
How much was it?
He took it from the jeweler. Remember that they were trying. He said you didn't get this
with the whole tax, the debt thing. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get rid of.
He was trying to get rid of the mask.
Oh yeah,
with the black diamond
with
chain.
the chain along with that. Right.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of that?
I don't know. I guess he was trying to make that a part of the whole. You know what's that? If you put it in
like
there,
a bundle,
like a package deal.
Yeah.
If there'd have been some cool shit to look at if you had shares to a master with the rock.
Yeah, that is kind of fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I guess that's what that was about.
Nah, but there was another one too. That's all. Remember when he pulled up on the jeweler? I think y'all was on tour at that time. That the dude had the chain.
He was arguing with
and
the guy.
was like, I'm taking this chain.
And he made the mold.
I was like,
he had made the mold of the rock chain. He wasn't supposed to. Yeah.
He was like, who you spoke about with this chain? Then he made calls and everything. He walked out the store with the chain, y'all.
Right.
Yo,
see, he was a tyrant.
He was on some shit, right? Yo, Dame didn't fuck around. People don't know. Dame was really like about his business. Like you didn't want to fuck with Dame like that.
Well, he was an Ivy League guy. You know what I'm saying? So he knew business. Yeah.
Yo, I love it, man. Yo, this was a fucking crazy interview, yo.
Yeah, for sure. This was a good one, Mac. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Any last words, Moetsky?
Man, you already know. You heard it first, man. Shout out to Omillio for coming through. It was a blessing having you over here, man.
Thanks
legendary.
Yo, appreciate that.
Yo, I appreciate you so much, brother.
You already know.
Yo, any last words? Or you said everything you had to say?
Yeah, that's it, man. That's I see y'all at the show.
Yo, make sure y'all get your tickets. March 29th is going down. Philly. What's the address again?
5610 Lancaster Avenue.
Jeez, be there, be square.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I hope y'all sign up because I've been seeing a whole lot of people getting on there. Get your slot. They're going fast.
For they book.
You got Siegel in the building. You got Crack in the building. Enes, Sparks.
That shit's gonna be crazy.
Yes.
Yo, the Jmack Experience Podcast, episode 63.
Gia.
Omillio fucking Sparks.
Gia.
Moetsky TV.
Yes, sir.
We're signing out. Gra!
Go on.
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace. Black Sheep sea moss. It'll make you want to slap your daddy.
Oh, harder, daddy.